Hi friends, welcome to the School of Rockstars, and here is my show, Becoming Rockstar with RJ. So today I'm gonna interview my Instagram friend. She's a very good friend of mine, and her name is Cynthia. So she's an artist, wife, and mother of two. She is dedicated to her family and her art. She loves to create art every single day. And also she loves to read and also spend time with kids. She recently moved to New York to pursue her passion in art and also help her kids to know their passion to get to their dreams. So today I want to welcome Cynthia. You can follow her on Instagram through her like hi.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. Sorry for the hassle.
Yeah. So thank you so much for accepting my invitation, and I want to know about your story and your passion. So I have some questions.
Okay. All right.
So,
That's fine. You can ask whatever you want.
and can you tell more about you? Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Well, my name is Cynthia, but my nickname is Mimi, so some people call me both. But on Instagram and YouTube, I'm One Crafty Beach. And I'm 42-year-old mom of 3. And
Oh, I thought 2.
I have 3, but my oldest lives far away. She's 23.
Okay.
And then I have 17-year-old who lives with us, and then my 10-year-old.
Okay.
So, yeah. And I'm an artist.
So where you live?
Oh, I live in New York City.
So you recently moved to New York City?
Yeah, last September we moved.
Okay.
Came for dance for my son. He's a dancer. So
Okay.
we wanted him to chase his dreams. So we moved here for him.
Yeah, I got to know that through Tommy this morning. He told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you became an artist? It's your childhood dream? You're doing that from your childhood, or you created in between that passion towards an art?
Actually, when I was a child, I really wasn't very artistic. I was afraid of art. I didn't think that I could draw or paint, and I really liked in class when we were made to do art. I loved it. I had a lot of fun, and I just thought it was the best hour of my week or my day when we got to do art. But I didn't do it in my free time because I didn't think I was good enough. So I started doing it more as an adult.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had kids, so I needed something for myself to do.
Okay.
And that's how I found it. I just wanted something that was my own.
Okay. What is your educational background? What you did before coming to this art? So what you did for yourself?
I have a bachelor's degree in communication.
Okay.
I went to school to work in marketing and media, and then when I graduated from college, I didn't do that. I became actually a teacher's aide.
Okay.
I put out a lot of resumes after college, and nobody wanted to hire me. Nobody wanted to give me any experience, and I lived in a very, very small town.
Okay.
So I put an application to be a substitute teacher, just thinking why not, and I got the
Yes.
job. They
Okay.
hired me right away, and I found something else that I really liked, which was teaching little kids.
Okay.
So that's what I did that for a few years before I had a son.
Okay. So, like, what is the best memory during that teaching days? What is that best memory or best thing?
I think was when I would meet a child who could not even say hello in English, and at the
Okay.
end of the school year, they would be speaking in sentences. They would have conversation with me because I worked with the little kids that didn't speak English. They usually came from Mexico, but I had a couple of European families, and it was really the best part was to see and
Okay.
how quickly they grew.
Okay. Like, what kind of approach or because in school we'll have different kinds of children, they'll have different mindsets. How you deal with that? Like different kinds of children.
Well, each person has to be talked to individually. Every child is their own child, their own person. When you have a baby, the doctor and the nurses will tell you every pregnancy is different, every child is different. And then they grow up and they go to regular school, and then they're told they have to learn the same as everyone else. So when they
Okay.
get to school, they stop being, a different person. Everybody's different with their own personalities, and people tend to put them all in the same box. So I think it's important when you have a lot of different personalities to take one-on-one time when you can. It's hard in a classroom, but that's what I tried to do because I had a small group of kids, so I was able to work with them one-on-one. That's my daughter that just joined. Hi,
Oh,
Karina.
okay. I'm not seeing your video, maybe because of network issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like, do you have any regrets that you did bachelor's degree in communication? So do you have any regrets like shifting your career?
I regret the debt, the debt of going to college, but
Okay.
I don't regret going because it was very important. It was my own personal goal was to
Okay.
go to have a degree because
Okay.
both of my parents were immigrants and neither of them had a degree. Neither of them went to college, so that was very, very important to me to get that. So no, I don't regret it.
Okay. Like, do you recommend like getting a bachelor's degree or a master's degree is essential for kid or like any student? Do you think education is a necessary thing?
I think education is important and it's necessary, but I don't think it has to come from school. I don't
Okay.
think that, I don't. I was just talking to my daughter about this. I shared the Grant Cardone video that they posted this morning
Yes.
with her because I don't think, I think your education, like a college degree, should be the last. I think that if you chase your dreams, not a degree, that you'll be happier. Unless you want to be a doctor and you need a degree, or a specific career that you really, really want to do that needs a degree, then of course, yeah.
Okay. So, like, what your three children are doing, like, currently what they are doing?
My oldest is, she had a baby, and we don't really talk very much. And
Okay.
my 17-year-old, she just graduated with me, homeschool, and she needs to complete a test at the end of the year. And in December, she will have her official degree. But she's chasing her dreams right now. She's going to be, or she wants to be an actress. So
Oh, awesome.
she's, yes, another reason we moved to New York was to give her opportunities she couldn't find in Florida. And
Okay.
my son, he attends a dance school in Manhattan, and he dances 3 or 4 times a week there.
Yeah.
Then. So they're very, very busy. And I just homeschool my 10-year-old now. My
Okay.
older daughter's done. So.
Okay. Like how you manage your time with kids and your art, like simultaneously?
Yeah, that's been very hard. I have to get up early. I
Oh,
decided that I decided that it was more important for me to get up and create something than to sleep. But
okay.
I have to remind myself that every morning. Get up. I like to sleep, but yeah, I have to get up early if I want to create.
Like, what is your morning routine? Like, what would be that?
Well, I try to get up before 7:30 at the very, very latest. And then I like to shower and meditate. And sometimes I do yoga. I would
Hmm.
like it to be more. I would like it to be every day, but I'm just not able. I'm not physically able to do every day. So, and
Okay.
then after that, I have a glass of water and start to create.
Okay. Like, how many hours in a day you spent on your art?
Not enough. I should be spending 8 hours, but I only get probably 2 hours in the morning, and then
Okay.
if I'm on certain days, I can get 4 hours in afterward in the afternoon. If when my daughter takes my son to dance, she does that for me so that I have time to create. So there's
Okay.
two days a week she'll help me out, and then I can stay home and make. And while they're gone, that's a good 4 hours, 5 hours. So still not
Uh,
enough, but better than nothing. And I'm so lucky to have her to help me.
Okay. So you're adjusting your timings with kids. So, and your
Yeah,
art.
yeah. I have to. But when my son goes to regular school next year, I'll have more time. Because I give him from 9:30 in the morning to 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in
Okay.
the afternoon to homeschool, and then I put everything away, and that's all for him.
So do you have your like office in your like at home? You created
Um,
small office.
yeah, I took over the living room.
Okay.
Because it was more important to create and that I have a space than for people to sit and watch TV.
Okay. So, like, what kind of arts do you create? When I have gone through your Instagram, you created some designs with feathers. You did some glass art. You did some painting. You did many things.
Yeah, I do a lot of everything. I call myself a mixed media artist um,
Okay.
because I mix my medias together. But I just doesn't matter what it is. I like to use vinyl on glass. I like to make bows, t-shirts. But my favorite thing is paint. I like to have
Okay.
paint everywhere. If I have it in my fingernails, on my clothes, then I'm good.
So I love that, like painting on glasses. I really love that.
It's fun, right?
Yes. And recently you painted this one, right? I really like this one. Like a girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. That's a
Yes.
stamp, actually. I painted the background, and then the girl is a stamp. But I did it
Okay.
with a different color ink. Yeah, I did it with white. It was different from what I'm used to. I'm trying to
Okay.
expand outside of what I'm used to.
Okay. Like what kind of machinery or things you use for this designs or paintings? Like how much it will cost around like a monthly basis?
Well,
for
I've had
you?
a lot of my supplies for a long, long time. When I was
Okay.
married to the man I was married to before, I've been married twice. I bought a lot of supplies, a lot, and
Okay.
I never used them because I was afraid. I was afraid to use them. I didn't know how. I didn't want to get messy. So I've had a lot of this stuff for a really long time, and in the last year, I just started using it. So it
Okay.
hasn't cost me that much money, but I usually, when it's my birthday or Christmas or Mother's Day, I ask for gift certificates so I can buy more art supplies because with a family and I don't have a job outside the home, I can't spend a lot of money on art supplies. So I have an eBay shop as well that I make a little bit of extra money
Okay.
for crafts, but it can be expensive if you want to buy everything. But you can make art with stuff from the dollar store.
Okay. So, like, what advice, like, if somebody wants to, like, start this art business or like a passion thing, like, what advice you give to them?
Just try everything. Just try it all. It doesn't matter if you have cheap supplies. Just do it. Just create. Whether it's a pencil and paper or pen and paper, just do it.
And like your Instagram handle name is One Crafty Beach. Why you named like that?
Well, because the beach is because I didn't want to say bitch. It
Oh,
used to
okay.
say that. It used to say that because I'm very crafty. So if somebody breaks something, if somebody breaks something, I can usually fix it. Or if they have a problem, I can figure it out. And if I can't figure it out, I will go and find a book or a video or something to help me figure it out. So that's why I'm the one crafty bitch.
Okay. So like I have another question like how many days like if you want to create one art like how you start like what have you get your ideas?
That's for me the hardest part. I won't lie. I will sit here and sometimes I just stare at the desk because I don't know what to do. So I get inspiration sometimes from Instagram. I will hashtag search something that I'm in the mood for. Like the other day I did mermaids just to give me some inspiration.
Okay.
I won't copy anything from anyone, but it just gives me some inspiration, maybe something I want to draw or paint. But it is hard. You have to just do it.
Yes,
You
like
just have to just do it.
yeah, like once you have an idea, like how many days you take to complete one art, like
Well, it depends because I have to, if the work has to dry, sometimes I want to wait 24 hours so I know it's dry and I can go over it with other stuff. Sometimes one day. I try to do it as fast as possible because once inspiration hits or I get an idea, I want it done. I want to see it. I want to finish.
okay, like you made stickers for Tommy T. Like how many days you took for that?
Um, that only took one day. That took because
Okay.
he had the image, it was
Hmm.
his image. So he sent it to me, and I was able to do it in a day. But it was difficult because I was trying to figure out how to keep the logo as one and not break it up. But I couldn't
Okay.
do it. So
Okay.
it did take a full day. But like I'm working on a painting right now that I've been working on for a week. So I'm
Okay.
going to show it when I'm done at the end of the week. Hopefully, when I'm finished, I will share it with everyone.
Okay. Nice. Like how people will contact you? Like they buy your stuff on your website or they contact you through Instagram? Like
Yeah,
what are the way?
DM. DM or through my Etsy shop, which is
Yes.
Crafty Bee Creates on Etsy.
And like, did you go to school for art, or did you teach yourself?
I taught myself.
Okay.
I've never taken an art class. I've never been taught how to draw or paint or any of that. I just, when I can't figure something out, I go on YouTube, and if I can't find it on YouTube, then I figure out my own way.
Okay. Like, as an artist, you'll be having like a many tough times. You'll face many issues, or you'll go through some hard timing, like hard times. How you will survive that timing? Like, what is your mental status like during that time?
Oh, well, I suffer from anxiety a lot. Um, so I just create. When I have a lot of problems or I feel bad about myself, I make stuff, but I don't share it. I'll make
Okay.
stuff for myself, and sometimes I throw it away later, or sometimes I just keep it to remember whatever I was going through at the time. But art saved my life.
Okay. Like, your your caption is that your passion is to help addicts so that they can come out of that addiction through art.
Right. Yeah. Because
So,
I'm a
like,
recovering addict.
okay,
So, I've been clean for 11 years. So and art was one way to help me, not get clean, but stay clean. It helped me change my mindset. It helped me realize that I was good enough, and that every single thing I made, it didn't have to be perfect. It just had to come from inside. And the more I made art, the better I felt about myself, and the more my mindset started to change. And that's what I want to help addicts with. I want to help them use art and creativity to change their mindset so they can stay clean too.
like, when you are during, like, when you are in that recovery period, like, how many years or days you took to recover, or like, what is your status during that time? Like, what are the thoughts you're going through?
Well, in the beginning, it was that I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Okay.
I just couldn't do it. It was too hard. Um, but every day, the more that I created, the more confidence I got. I mean, if I made something and somebody said to me, and the somebody was my husband, would say, "Oh, that's nice," it made me feel better about myself. Um, just every little thing that I created and made helped me every day. And being at that low state, it was very hard to pull myself out. It took me a very long time to believe in myself.
Okay, like, what do you do, or like, do you read books, or do you watch positive videos? Like, how you motivate yourself?
Oh, well, I watch Evan Carmichael. I watch a
Yes.
lot of his content, and I watch a lot of videos. Definitely, I spend my day with podcasts and
Okay.
videos. So when I'm with my son, we don't do anything except school. But when our time is up, that's when the headphones go on, and there's always a podcast or an interview or top 10 rules or something to watch. I try to spend my entire day surrounded by successful people. And if I'm not hearing their messages in my ear, I will, or the audiobook, because I read audiobooks, then I'll go on Instagram and spend time with people like me that are trying to better themselves and become successful, like you, like Tommy, and that's the other thing that I do, and it helps to motivate me. When I see you guys, especially when you post the picture of your watch and the time, it helps motivate me too. I love that. I love
Yes.
that you do that because I'll wake up every morning and I look at the clock and I'm like, okay, now, and it helps me, even though my watch is different than yours. Um, I look at it in the morning and I think of you and I know she's going to be up soon. I better get up too.
Like I usually get up like in between 5:30 to 6 every morning.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's my goal.
Yeah.
My goal is to get up at 6. I used to get up at 5 when we were living in Florida, but my son's his dance class ends at 7, and if it takes an hour, little more than an hour by train to get home. So by the time we home, it's 8:30 and cooking and da da da. So I go to bed a tiny bit later than I would like to, but yeah, I mean that's my goal is 5 o'clock. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you for 5:30 or 6. That's wonderful.
Like if I do something or like I do nothing, I'll wake up at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, there's days that I say, okay, I'm going to sleep a little later, and I'll wake up early
Yes.
those days.
And also like
Yeah,
recently
so
I started doing jogging as well.
yeah, that's wonderful.
Yes.
I used to walk the dog in the morning, um, but I don't know. When it got cold, that was my excuse. When it got too cold, I would like to do some sort of morning routine where I'm exercising too. But then I think about, do I want to exercise or do I want to create quietly with nobody bothering me? So I do the exercise later, the yoga with my son.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I push. I push the yoga, if anything.
So like do you procrastinate? Like do you postpone the things?
I try not to. I try
Mm.
not to. I'm really bad about it, but I watched a video with Mel Robbins where she said that that's a habit because you're stressed. And so now when I want to put things off, I ask myself, what am I stressed about? What's going on? Why am I putting this off? And then I try to do it right away. I don't always. I don't always, but I do try to take that thing that I'm avoiding and just do it.
Okay. Like mm, how does an artist build like a successful business like around the art? Like what are the ideas or thoughts you would share with the next generation?
Well, that's what I'm still working on. I haven't figured it out yet, but I really believe that if I keep going forward and making art, and that I keep going forward trying to help addicts, that it'll happen. That I don't know how that it's going to happen, but I know it will.
Okay.
So I
Like
just have to keep creating and keep pushing forward. And doing collaborations also is a big thing. Working with people who are already established artists and who already are known, that's something else.
like have you done that? Like have you collaborated with any other artists in your area or community?
Not yet. No. Right now, my next step is I'm going to reach out to. There's some sober houses here in Brooklyn, and I want to teach a class for free to some addicts that are already going through recovery. That's my next step.
Awesome.
You know,
Yeah,
everything takes
like
money.
but for free you can do that. Like you can record that and you can post it on your YouTube channel so that somebody can like um do you like do you send requests on Instagrams like I want to collaborate with you or I want to talk
Not
with you?
yet. Not yet, because I want to build up my portfolio. I think that there's some work I still need to do as an artist to learn. I'm still since I've not gone to art school, I don't know how to draw people or just the human form. So I've been working a lot a lot
Okay.
on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're working on like a creating a human faces.
I'm learning how to draw people. I draw a lot of cartoon looking
Hmm.
people, and I want to learn how to draw more professionally, how to really do it the real way, and not just my way. And
Okay.
yeah, so that's why I haven't reached out yet because I'm still in the learning process, and I draw every day to get better every
Awesome.
single day.
Awesome. Like, what do you think about before starting an art? Like, what do you think
Sorry.
before? What do you think in yourself, like, before starting some new art?
Oh, um, well, of course, I'm always worried, and I can't do this. It's too hard. Because my whole life I told myself I can't draw. Oh, I can't
Okay.
draw. I can't draw. And then I started to draw, and I found out that that's not true. I'm okay. I'm not too bad. I'm not great, but I'm not too bad, and I just need to practice. So I always remind myself, like yesterday, I don't know if you saw, I posted the cube that I drew with my son. Well, I was teaching him how to draw cubes and cones and spheres. And
Yeah, like
I don't
I
know.
saw your story. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. We learned together. We turned on a YouTube video and we started practicing. And he got it. He got it pretty quickly. So he drew a whole bunch of them, and then he left. And I stayed and drew at least 50 more because I wasn't happy with it.
Okay.
And then I had to remind myself, hey, you just started doing this. You didn't know how to do this an hour ago. So that's
Okay.
what I try to remind myself. It's okay to be bad in the beginning.
Like once in a while you'll get many ideas at a time. So how do you manage that? Like, do you?
I do. I'm always having lots of ideas all the time. Yeah, I
Hmm.
write them down. I write them
Okay.
down. Yeah, I have a notebook. So here I have a
So
notebook
you'll do
full
one
of
by one.
ideas.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and I have it organized like by holiday, um, or birthday, or Christmas, or each holiday. I have it separated, so I know. So I have a bunch of stuff that I'm working on, or I'm about to start working on in the next week. And they all came from here last year. So, I try to write it down and do it one by one, just because I want to get it all done. I want to make
Okay.
everything. I want to make everything.
And also like you gift your kids like your art or do you make?
Yeah, and I like they always ask for a T-shirt every Christmas. So I
Okay.
usually make a T-shirt on their birthdays and Christmas. They love to give my gifts, my art as gifts to other people.
Okay. Awesome.
But they don't really ask for their own stuff unless my son made me buy or make a shirt that said "I love myself." He said he
Oh.
wanted everyone to know he loved himself. So I made
Okay.
sure to make that shirt. Yeah.
And like, do you paint on shirt or like what? How do you do that? Like,
I do both. I have stencils that you lay down on the shirt, and then I paint each letter. But I
okay.
find that it takes a lot of time, and it's easy to mess it up. But I have a cutting machine, and I like the stickers I made for Tommy, but it's not
Hmm.
sticky. So I put it on the shirt, and I have a heat press, and
Okay.
like a professional heat press. I bought it so I can make like real shirts and not just with the paint. They look nicer.
Okay. Like, I do want a shirt because I don't know that you print on shirts.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, I do. Like if you look in my my page, there's a little black shirt that says, I don't know if you know Harry Potter. Do you know
Yes.
the Harry Potter? Yeah,
Yeah.
it has the Slytherin logo on it. I made that.
Yes. Okay.
That I bought the logo. I bought it off somebody online so that I had permission to use it, and then
Okay.
um, I made it. Yeah, I printed it and I heat pressed and everything. If you have your
Oh,
logo, if you have your files, if you send it to me, I can make stuff for you.
okay. So you'll print it on white or black, any color, or do you have
Yeah, any
any
color.
specific? Okay.
Yeah, any color. I can do layer. It depends on the logo. I could do one layer, two, not more than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how much will you charge for the, like, what range? It's the,
Oh, I don't know. It depends just for the shirt and for the whatever I use, material I use. I don't know, like
okay.
$25. They're not that expensive.
Okay. Like, how do you continue to innovate? Like, you do this art like so many times, right? How do you continue to innovate yourself? Like, how do you motivate yourself?
Well, I like to watch a lot of other artists on YouTube. I will put
Okay.
an artist that's live or an old live, and I will play it while I'm creating, and they push me to learn new things. I'll see something someone did, and they'll do it a different way that I've never seen. And oh, I'll try that. Let me try that. And
Okay.
so I'm inspired by other artists, and they help motivate me to keep going for sure because I want to be better than them.
So, you're doing, like, you can call yourself as an entrepreneur. So, you are inspiration to many people, like, addict who are recovering from addictions. You are inspiration to them, and also you are inspiration to many women, like, who wants to, yeah, who wants to do more stuff by themselves. Like, you are doing a great thing.
Thank you. That's so
Yeah.
nice to hear.
Yeah. Do you feel that freedom, or
Um, yeah, I do. I do. I'm really lucky that I have a husband that's supportive and my kids too. If I'm making stuff, they know that that's my time. Um, I feel yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky and I have a freedom that other people don't have. I mean, I have to give up a lot don't get me
okay?
wrong. I give up a lot because with my degree, I could have a full-time job and I could be bringing in a lot of money and that would be less pressure. But I'm given the chance to chase my dream and I want to share it with everyone else too.
Like, you have all family support, right, from everyone, your kids, your husband, your parents.
No, not
So,
my parents.
oh, okay.
No, my parents. My parents, my mother never really asked me what my dream was to
Okay.
do, really. Um, because she was an immigrant, she just expected that I would um, go to school and work, and that would be it. So for her, if I share my art with her, she says, "Oh, that's nice," but it should be in her mind, it should be a hobby. It shouldn't be something I try to make money with. It shouldn't.
Oh,
I should focus on the family, the home, on my husband, my children. I don't agree, but I
yeah,
still
that
love
same
her.
thing. Yeah, the same thing happens, like, with all the girls in India.
I'm sure. I'm
Be-
sure.
yeah, because, like, the parents feel like job is the secure thing. You have to have one job for
Yeah.
living. Yeah, other than that, nothing is like, the great thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not making money, um, I've been torn because I am very good at editing and writing, and I've been pushed to do those things, but those things don't bring me the joy and passion the way that painting and art and creating do. I could do that stuff to make money. I could write or I could edit. I could research, but I would be back to where I was years ago and doing something I was unhappy with, and no time for my art.
Okay. Like if somebody wants to convince the parents like on what they are doing, like what suggestion you will give to them?
Oh wow, I would say just be honest with them. Just sit them down
Okay.
and be honest. I wish I had done that. I wish I had just said to my mom, "This is what I want to do. That's
Yeah,
it."
because the same thing is like running in my mind. Like my parents don't know that I'm like doing this stuff on Instagram or YouTube. They
Right,
think that yeah, I'm doing a day job as a web developer, but like my interest is like I'm working on my hobbies or my I'm doing side hustle like every single day.
right.
So, like, what tips you give to me, like, to convince them or to tell them?
I would just be honest. Just sit them down and say, "Look, this is what I'm doing. This is what's happening. I love you, and I want you to support me. And you have to be prepared for them to be angry, and that's okay. It's
Okay.
so okay. Because if my kids came to me and said, "Listen, I know we moved to New York, but I don't want to dance. I don't want to be an actress," I would be angry at first. But I love my kids, so I want them to be happy, and I know your parents love you too. But you have to show them. You have to show them that you can do it. That's it. Be honest with them and show them. Because I
That's
know
why,
you can
like,
do it.
yes, that's why, like, I'm doing stuff now so that I can show them my work.
Good. Good for you.
Instead of like convincing them by like through words, I have some work that I can show them.
Good for you. Yeah. Because you tell them the truth and say, "See, this is what I've done. I'm not just dreaming. I'm not just sitting in my room dreaming and what I might be." But you're showing them you have something. It's
Yeah,
great.
because yeah, the problem is that in India, like a parents, like most of the parents, like have some negative thinking on this, like a social media platforms. They
Hmm.
think that they are not good for us. Like
Right.
yeah. So that's the problem mostly in India. Like
Right. I think that's probably not just there. That's in other parts of the world as well. My parents think social media is horrible. Why would you
yes,
share your private self with them? Why would you tell your business? The next thing you do, you're going to show them your underpants. I mean, it's ridiculous. But they come from another time where this didn't exist. They come from a time where this is to them ridiculous. Even driving an Uber to my parents is ridiculous. My
oh, okay,
Yeah, I mean, to them that's just, why would you do that when you can have a regular job,
job.
steady income, and that what your check is going to be every week. Why would you go to Uber and risk not having a steady paycheck? So I understand. Um, I try to remember that they come from a different generation. That
Okay.
they just be patient with them because they don't understand.
Like at what age you started like this passion of drawing art or creating art? At what age?
Um, I was almost 30. I think it was like 28, 29 when I started, and then I lost interest for a few years because I was doing drugs, and that was more important back then. So I
Oh,
took
okay.
I took a few years off, and then again when I turned 37, so a few years ago, I felt very empty. I felt
Okay.
very alone, and I remembered I had all the supplies. I remembered I had them. My mother had them for me. So when I um, when I had the opportunity, every time I would go to America, because I was living in Ireland, I would take some with me, just a little bit at a time, and that's really what brought me back, was just a little bit of art at a time. So yeah, 37. That's when I found it again.
Okay, that's awesome. And when you are taking drugs or you are in that period of time, what's your parents' reaction? How they reacted to you?
Um, well, their reaction was to turn their back on me,
Hmm.
and but that was okay because they were taking care of my kids. I was unable to take care of them, so
Okay.
my parents were doing what I couldn't at the time.
Hmm.
So I feel very blessed that my kids had my parents, and my son wasn't born back then, so my two girls, they lived with my mom and dad, but they were very supportive once they saw that we really meant it. Once they saw that I was doing the work to stay clean, and I was doing everything that I said I was doing. So I had to show them, you know, like you said, I had to show them that I was doing the work and getting clean before they trusted me with my kids again. So it was very hard.
What made you to take that drugs, or you know that it is not good for you, but
Right.
what made you it's at that time and the surroundings made you that, or your friends?
No, no, I think that I was so unhappy with my life.
Oh, okay.
I was teaching, but that's all I had. I would come home from work, and I mean, I was with my kids, but I was with them, but I didn't feel like I was good enough to be taking care of them. So then I would send them to my mother's, and to make myself feel better because I had nothing else is when I decided I would use drugs. So
Okay.
it was to make myself. It was replacing something that I didn't know was missing,
Okay.
and I feel that that thing that was missing was, I think, art. It was creating.
like uh, um because you can do many things to recover from that feeling or drugs, but why you choose particularly art?
Um, because at first I would take my pain and draw my pain. When I was
Okay.
young, I would write. I wrote a lot of dark art, like a lot of dark things when I was young. And then when I got older, I found that that was a good way to get it out. So instead of writing it down because I didn't want people to read, I would create something. And it was a way to take my pain, see my pain, and say, fuck you, my pain. And and I would get rid of whatever it was. I would rip it up or throw it away or burn it or whatever it was. I would, as a way to try to let it go, and that really helped. I don't think that I really like said, oh, I'll pick art. It started because I didn't want to write things down. So I
Okay.
thought, well, instead of writing it down, I'll draw it.
I don't know that you have gone through this much. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. What is that hardest part during that period? What is most hardest part uh, to get through, or I'm not sure how to ask it.
The hardest part, I think, was being away from my kids and
Okay.
not feeling good enough. Like, I didn't think I was good enough to get better. It took a long
Okay.
time to feel good enough. I mean, and still, I still struggle with that all the time. That's why I joined the Evan Carmichael's the 254 Confidence, to try to give myself more confidence and believe more in myself.
Okay. What is your one word? You follow Evan each and every day. You you watch his content every single day. So what is your one word?
My one word is create.
Create. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, have you read his book, One Word?
Actually, I haven't. I feel horrible. I haven't. I just haven't had the extra money to buy it. And I follow all his content. And I wish I had read it before I chose my other one word, because I just changed it recently. Because it was focused, because I knew that if whatever I focused on, I would get, but it didn't fit right. It didn't feel right. And the other day I thought, well, I always want people to create, and I'm all about creation. And I watched Lily's TED Talk.
Yes.
So I did the steps, the things she tells you to do in it, and my word was create. And I thought, well, that's my word. Why did I pick focus? So
Okay.
yeah, so I just changed it recently.
So are you planning for events workshop in May?
Yes, I really want to go. Tommy and I spoke about it today, about the three of us should do a mastermind together and how we could gain that money.
Yes.
So we can all go. Yeah, I think that would be amazing. That way we all push each other to really make it happen, to what we can do every week to take steps forward and make it happen. I think that's a brilliant idea. So if you're down, I am too.
Yes.
Cool. That would be so much fun. Absolutely amazing. Because I know that he's helped me, Evan's helped me, and I think that that's my next step, is that I need to meet him and push myself and to go forward. I think that's going to help myself, my brand, and everything I want to do, my mission. I think that's really going to help push me forward.
Yeah, I spoke to Tommy this morning. We also discussed the same thing about mastermind group. He told his idea, his business idea to me. So I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yes.
It's a great idea.
What are you most proud of yourself, that most people don't know about you?
There's a few things. The first thing that comes to mind is my graduating from college, because it took me 7 years.
I saw your picture.
Oh, okay, yeah. It took me 7 years, 2 babies, a marriage, and a divorce. And I still did it. Because that, for me, to be the first person in my family, and my family, I mean my mother and my father and me, because it's just the three of us. My aunts and uncles, they've all graduated, they all have degrees. But out of our little family, I was the first. And I made my parents really proud. So for me, that's something that I'm really, really proud of. But something else that I'm really proud of are my kids. I see that everything I'm learning from Evan and Tom Billieu, I push on them, and I'm always telling them. And when I see them do things, I see them go outside their comfort zone, there's nothing that makes me feel more proud than to see all those good things coming out of them.
Awesome. Who are the 3 people that gives you more inspiration in your life?
Well, definitely my kids. They inspire me to be better every day. And Evan, definitely. He's always
other than family.
Other than family, definitely Evan, Tom Billieu, and his wife Lisa Billieu. The 3 of them, I see and follow other people, but the 3 of them are the ones that I am with every single day.
Okay. Do you have a tattoo?
I have several.
Awesome.
I have many. I have a bunch on my arm, and the rest of them I can't really show you. But
this
one's my favorite. It says love.
Okay.
It's hard to see, but it's my very favorite. It says love.
So, if you wanna get one tattoo on your forehead, what is that one word or one symbol?
A heart.
Awesome.
I will put a heart there because I want everyone to feel love and to love. I want everyone to feel that when they're around me.
Okay. What are you grateful for life in the a recent past? What are you most grateful for?
I'm most grateful for being so annoyed with my family, Florida, that they made me move here to New York City.
Okay. So, I'll tell you some names. Like, if you wake up like that person the next morning, what will you do?
Okay.
Yeah. Evan Carmichael.
Oh, I would probably make a video um, of him dancing because we've never seen
Awesome.
him dance. We've never seen him dance. He owns a dance studio, and we never get to see him dance.
Okay. I saw him dancing like a couple of times.
Have you? Maybe I
Yeah.
didn't notice. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
Okay.
it. I think it's funny though because he owns a dance studio, or I don't know if he owns the whole thing, but has this dance studio, and I've never seen him not really, maybe a little,
Okay.
but not really any actual moves. So I would probably dance.
Okay. Lily Ma.
Oh, Lily. Um, I would get on the computer and find out what Coach's Corner is because I hear her talk about it all the time and I don't know what it is.
Okay.
And I would also go on Instagram and say hi to everybody. Just because I
Awesome.
would look like her. She's so cute.
And if you wake up as Tom, will you?
I would probably
Do interviews.
I would probably do a lot of interviews in one day and see how I can become as good as he is. Yeah.
Yes. And what about his wife, Lisa?
Oh wow. I would work out. I would work
Okay.
out. She looks great. She looks really great. I love her arms. No, I take that back. I would probably stare at myself, my arms in the mirror for all day because she has the most beautiful arms.
Okay. And if you wake up as Gary Vee?
I don't know. I don't really follow him that much anymore. I would probably calm down a little. I would try to calm
Okay.
him down.
Like Tony Robbins, I think I saw your post on Instagram about Tony Robbins.
Yeah, I saw him speak in Atlanta. I would probably do the pool. He does a cold dive every morning in the water,
Okay.
and I've always
Okay.
wanted to do that. It looks like fun.
Cynthia,
It's
the
cold.
live gonna be. Thank you so much, guys. I don't know that Cynthia has gone through all this, all these issues, and she has very great story. So I'm really inspired that I'm so grateful today I did an interview with her. So thankful to universe for like uh, I have known that I'm so grateful that I have known through Instagram. I'm so thankful to Evan Carmichael who made this happen. Thank you so much. Hi Cynthia. Thank you so much. Hi.
Here we are. Hi.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That was fun.
Yeah, yours I don't know about your story. I only see your stuff, your art on your website and your on your Instagram stories and on your Instagram feed. But I don't know the story behind you. But today, yes, I know. I can feel that pain. You have to create more and more. You have to inspire you can start doing a free sessions in your community so that you can inspire more kids to do more art things.
I definitely want to. I'm working towards that for sure. I just want it to be a little bit better before I feel like I can teach other people.
Okay. But you are good enough to teach them.
Thank you.
Like, what is it? What is like? I have one more question to you.
Okay.
Like, after many years, if this is the last day to you, like, if I have given you one paper to write 3 words or 3 sentences, what you will write on that paper? Like, if you want to give, like, if you want to share that 3 things to your next generation or your kids, what are the 3 things?
It would be create every day.
Okay, 3.
Yeah, because I think that doesn't matter if it's art, it doesn't matter if it's a video, it doesn't matter whatever you're creating, whatever you're making, you need to do it. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're creating a car because you're fixing it, you're a mechanic and that's what you do. It doesn't matter to me. I think that it's the most important that you just make things, you create it and you put it out daily. Whether you share with people or not, it doesn't matter. That's for you inside.
Okay, like, why don't you do live sessions like frequently? You can do that. You should do
I'm
that.
so nervous for live. I'm so nervous. Would love to do a live while I was painting. When I feel a little more comfortable, I think, in front of the camera, I will do it.
But you
I
are very
definitely
good
want to.
in front of the camera. You should do that. Yeah, you should go live when you are doing stuff or creating something. You should show the audience like a 5 to 10 minutes. That's enough. Or 10 to 15 minutes. Like, because,
Oh, that's a good
yeah,
idea,
yes,
actually. For a few minutes at least.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I will. Oops, it fell. Sorry.
Because like that video can inspire one person, at least one person, and also like you feel comfortable by doing that every single day.
Right.
Yes.
That's a good idea. Maybe I will definitely think about it. Thank you so much.
Yes. So do you want to tell audience about like where can I find them? Sorry, where can I find you?
On Instagram, I'm One Crafty Beach, and YouTube also One Crafty Beach.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, wait, no. YouTube is One Crafty Beach.
Okay. So, and how I did your interview, like
You did a great job. Yeah.
like
Yes, yeah, you did a great job, really, with your questions.
and also
Thank you so much.
and also like do you have any feedback for me so that I can improve for the next interview?
I think the only thing that I would suggest is maybe without the light behind you. But I think you did a really good job. And you had your questions written down and you knew stuff about me, my art. So good. And there's not a lot to find out about me.
Okay.
So that was good for you, though. No, you did a really good job. I'm really, really happy. Thank you so much for asking me.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to Evan Carmichael because through Evan I know you.
Yes, me too. And it was my greatest. What's the word I'm looking for? I really, really was looking for a tribe. Some people who would understand me, who I could talk to, who, if I showed them a video, or I wouldn't even have to show you a video. You already would see
Yes.
it, you know. It's nice that I can mention things to you guys and you guys are supportive, and I feel like you all have my back. And to me, I'm forever grateful to Evan for that.
Yes. Thank you so much.